Trust me, there are 1,000 if not million other people that are already doing it. So what makes you different? Why should I patronize you and not patronize the other person? Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed already, thank you for coming back, and if you're new here, thank you for tuning in. My name is Biodun. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So for those of you who do not know, I am an entrepreneur and I've been doing business for over 6 years. My first business is 6 years old and I have 3 thriving businesses. So trust me, I've been able to hack some secrets in the business world and I'm going to be sharing them with you from time to time. But today I'm going to be talking about tips and things you need to know before you start that business. So let's get right into it. The first thing on my list is do your research. I can't even overflog this. Like, you really need to do your research before jumping into any business at all. A lot of people make the mistake of doing a business because they've seen or they've heard from somebody that the business is lucrative, or they even know somebody that is doing that business and is making good money off it. Even though that's a good reason to start a business, but trust me, that is not enough reason to actually start this business. That's why you need to do your own research. You need to understand the market properly yourself. You need to understand what the consumer demand is on that business. That's what customers are really looking out for. You really need to understand that before starting that business. If your business also requires you getting raw materials, you need to know where to source these materials from. Are you sourcing them locally? Are you sourcing them internationally? These are also factors that you have to put in before you determine if it's really worth the hassle or not. If you're going to be sourcing internationally, for instance, that means you have to be doing business in another currency. So if you're in Nigeria, what that means is that you have to change your naira to dollars to get these raw materials. Or if your business is a business that requires you to import stuff internationally, that means you also need to do business with foreign currency. So these are factors you need to factor in before you decide whether it is worth it to do this business or not. There are also businesses that require a lot of documentations, and there are so many policies around them. So you need to understand government policies around a business before you can launch. You need to know what is required of you before you can launch such business, so that you don't get caught off guard. So you also need to do what we call competitive analysis. So what this means is that you need to understand the way other people run their businesses and the pricing they give their businesses, so that when you actually eventually launch, you don't overshoot them or undershoot them, right? So these are the things you need to do before you start that business. The next thing on my list is identifying your unique selling point. So unique selling point basically means what makes you stand out. What is it that your business does that stands out for your business? So we all know that no matter the business idea you have, or no matter the service you think you're going to be providing for people, there are thousands if not millions of people that are already doing that business. So that is where the unique selling point comes to play. What makes your business stand out? And this could be with your packaging, your branding, your pricing, your customer experience. It could be anything, literally. So you need to identify that and work on that so that it stands out for your brand. And trust me, once you identify that and you work on it properly, your business will flourish. Moving on, the next thing you need to know before you start that business is that you need to be ready to market your brand shamelessly. Emphasis on shamelessly. And what do I mean? You need to be a walking representation of your brand. Anybody that sees you is supposed to know what you do. And even if they don't know, you need to be ready to let them know about your brand at any time and at any point. So a lot of people are focused on just being the CEO, the chief executive officer of the brand, but that is not all what it takes. You also need to be ready to be the chief marketing officer of your brand. You should be able to market your brand in whatever way or whatever means necessary. If your brand has a social media presence on Instagram, Facebook and whatnot, you need to be ready to spend money on running ads. If you're also financially capable, you can get influencers, you pay them to talk about your brand so that people get more awareness about your brand. So it's not just about you being physically able to market your brand, you also need to be ready to spend money on giving that brand proper awareness. People need to know about you. You should always be talking about your brand, because trust me, nobody is going to blow the trumpet of your brand like you. Nobody is going to carry your business on their head like you will do. So you are the only one that can actually do this. So you need to be ready to do that every time and all the time. That being said, my beautiful hair is from my brand Penel Hairs. Please check us out. My beautiful top is from my brand Styled by B. Please check us out. So moving on, the last thing you need to know before you start that business, drum roll. Your family and friends are not your customers. Please do not get me wrong. What I mean by this is that you shouldn't start your business with the mindset that your friends and your family would patronize you and they are going to sell you out in the matter of days or weeks or something like that. I'm not saying your family or your friends will not support your business. They will. Some might support you by telling other people about your business, sharing your business on social media and all of that. But not all of them are going to actually patronize the service or the product that your business is offering. And this does not mean that they hate you. This does not mean that they are not your friends, or this does not mean that they are not loving family members. It is just what it is. That's how it works. That's how it has always been. I do not know why it is like that, but that's how it happens most times. So like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that when you start your business your friends or your family members won't patronize you. They will. If you get friends and family members to patronize you, that's very good. I'm happy for you. But what I'm saying is that do not have that at the back of your mind as the reason for starting your business, because it's going to mess you up. It's going to make you feel so bad when they do not. Some of them will patronize your business at the beginning stage of your business. Some will patronize halfway. Some will never will, and that is okay. Please do not hate them for this, because that is how it works. Some of them may even prefer to patronize other businesses that offer the same products or services as you, but it is what it is. Just focus on your business, market it well, and trust me, your own customers will come your way. I hope you've learned a thing or two today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. If you've not subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe, share, like, and give this video a thumbs up. See you in my next video. My name is Biodun. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Hey. So what do I need around the kind of business